Hello and welcome back, fellow Vooperians. And candles, what do they mean? But why candles? Well, it's my wife's birthday tomorrow, but it'll actually be yesterday because of these videos getting scheduled ahead of time. But in the powder toy, we have wax, which means that we should be able to build candles, right? That would make sense. I was thinking about it because candles, and let's go ahead and build a candle. So let's go ahead and make a base for the candle because candles are based. And then let's go ahead and build a wax rod here, which will actually act as the candle. And boom! We're missing one thing though, the wick. So let's go ahead and grab some wood. And we have a wick that's slightly off-centered, but you guys will ignore that fact, right? Right? No comments about it? Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and get some fire and see what happens. All right, we burn the, excuse me. Okay, it doesn't look like the wood really wants to burn, so let's go ahead and give it a little bit more wood. See, I think it'll actually not, okay, it's still unbalanced, but it's not quite as unbalanced. Let's get this 1 pixel here so that you guys don't actually come to my house and murder me. Will it burn now? No, it burns so quickly that, okay, so we need something that burns a little bit slower. So let's go ahead and replace this with coal. And the powder toy, coal burns really slowly. It may be a little bit too hot though. But let's see how this goes. Let's grab some fire and see how it goes. All right, so oh, come on. The candle keeps going out. This is a problem in real life too with some candles, but oh, there we go. Look, the wax is oh, damn, that's not a very good candle if the entire thing just melts immediately and then it goes out. Okay, there's some ways to improve this. First off, we can turn on ambient heat, which means that the heat energy will spread a little bit more throughout the surroundings. That'll help it not go out because there will be heat in the air. Oh my god, it's still going out. It'll also make it go a little bit more slowly, but still, this is an issue. And this isn't very realistic because how a candle works is that the wax is drawn up the wick and the wax is actually burned as the fuel. If you didn't know that fun fact, that's how a candle works. But obviously here, the coal is just burning and kind of just using its own energy, and the wax is not being used, it's just melting and falling. So, although this kind of looks like a face with a mustache now that I look at it, here, let me help you with the visualization. I don't think this is a very good candle design. So let's think about this. How can we make a candle which actually burns the wax? The wax has to get very hot. I mean, there's a few things that get very hot. I mean, there's like fuse. There's fuse, which burns slowly. Let's try that. The only issue is that fuse is kind of hard to ignite. I don't know if I can do it with fire. Yeah? No. I know that you can do it with electricity, but this seems a little silly. The electric candle. Excuse me? You're supposed to be active. Oh, here we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Oh, okay, so that definitely burned. It's got like a purple flame coming out, which is kind of cool. And it definitely burns the wax when it hits the wax, but you may have noticed that that was a little fast. I'm kind of curious if we can almost like balance these out. Like, what if we do an outside made of coal with an inside made of fuse? Will they work together? I wish I could make the fuse burn slower. I don't think that's a thing, though. It would be nice if you could adjust fuse using a property. I don't think you can. Hey, Jacob! Jacob! I know you don't actually watch these, but you should add that as a feature. See, I'm just going to pester the Powder Toy developers now to add the features I want, because I'm the most important person in the Powder Toy, of course. I'm being sarcastic, I hope you know that. There's people in the Powder Toy community who don't like me because they rightfully think that I get more attention than I deserve, and they're right about that. There are some great saves by people that are not me that should definitely have attention over me, but that's why we should just get more people to play the Powder Toy, then everyone gets more attention. Alright, so slight issue is that this is not working. But I have a plan. I actually have an idea, guys. I have an idea to make this candle work. This is gonna be great. This is going to be the greatest thing you've ever seen in your entire life. Hear me out. Hear me out. Clone. Alright, thank you for watching. That was my idea. Okay, so here's how we're actually going to use clone. We can clone fire. And this is actually going to get really close to how an actual candle works, because clone has this really neat capability, or feature, I'll say, that if it's surrounded, it won't actually create the thing it's supposed to be cloning. So this clone down here won't actually create fire because it's covered with wax. But once it gets uncovered, it'll create fire. And that fire should be hot enough to burn the wax. So the wax will actually burn, and when that wax actually burns, the only thing is that the candle flame will continually get larger as time goes on, but that's just kind of funny, so we'll keep it. It still melts too quickly, though. Thankfully, someone by the name of something invented a really cool invention, which was putting the candle inside of a container. And we're gonna do that. If we put the candle inside of a container, it won't just drip away into nothingness. And I think this will work. All right, let's see how this goes. All right, so we got the candle flame. The wax is unable to just run away. So, oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that, the wax is actually burning. It's going down in height. Oh, this is so cool. Let's see how much heat energy we're actually getting out of this. Let's build a little, let's put a little steam engine above this. I love steam engines. You can buy steam engines that can be powered by a candle, and they're really cool. I suggest looking it up. All right, so if we do this, and then we go ahead and we grab a little bit more clone, and then we just put some water in here, now we can demonstrate the power of the candle. Okay, it's heating up. It's definitely heating up. 80 degrees. Oh yeah, look at that! Boom! Steam, baby. Time to make a candle-powered train. Maybe an idea for another episode. But look at that, we got a candle. This is the most exciting episode of the Powder Toy ever. I literally do not know how I'm gonna get a thumbnail that you'll click on. Candles just seem kind of like a boring subject, but it is really cool. Like, we have replicated something in the real world, unlike most of the things I build. Now the question is, can we make it cooler? And the answer is yes. I have an idea on how we can make this cooler. So we've proven that we can go ahead and we can use this to create steam, but let's go ahead and make a special kind of candle. Not an oxygen candle, that would be a cool one. But let's go ahead and make it have some flair. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get little titanium boxes. You might know where I'm going with this, you might not. And then we're gonna get fireworks, and we are going to throw them in just at different levels of the candle. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is what candles should have in the real world. This is absolutely high quality. All right, watch what, okay, we'll move the candle down a little bit so that we can actually see. I don't want this to go flying outside of the map. All right, we'll trim the wick a little bit. Trim the wick. You know what? You gotta trim the wick in real life too. This is so realistic, guys. This is so realistic. All right, so our candle is still burning. You probably don't trim the container, but we can because we're magical. And now as the candle burns lower, we should notice momentarily, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Any moment now. Once it reaches the fireworks. Once it reaches the fireworks, we're gonna have some flare. Any second now. 3, 2, 1. Still going. I messed up the timing on this. Also, I may have actually messed up the entire thing. I don't know if this is actually gonna work. Yes! Yes, it worked! Do you see that? Do you see the beauty of that? Oh, yeah. Okay, slight mistake I made. These are like a pixel too high on the edges. So let me, fix that. There we go. Okay. Oh, yes! Oh, look at the flare! The firework candle is truly the most advanced candle of them all. But can we make an even more advanced candle? I have an idea for an even more advanced candle. Alright, here's the plan. I'm going to put a box here, which is going to be full of plutonium. The fire should create pressure when it gets close to the plutonium. So now this candle is a nuclear candle, which is an even cooler kind of candle. A, it's got fireworks. B, it's got nuclear explosives inside of it. The question is, will it actually function how I think it'll function? I mean, it might not. I really have no clue. I think when the heat goes up, because it's in a contained area, the pressure will jump up. If not, I'll just manually pull the plug on it. It'll be fine. Nobody will notice that it didn't actually work, guys. It's fine. And we can actually speed up the process by just pouring some of the wax out. Whee! Fireworks! Woo! Oh, it actually melted. The fireworks melted a little bit of what was going on there. Alright, the fire has reached the plutonium. How's the pressure in there? Low. The pressure is low. That's unexpected. I thought it would actually be a little bit... Oh, you know what I should do? I should have put a little bit of water in, because the water will turn to steam, and the steam will make pressure. Here we go. This is how you properly turn it into a nuke. Is it gonna neutron? Oh, we're getting some neutrons. We're getting some neutrons! Yeah! Let's go! Woo! Nuclear candle, ladies and gentlemen. That very quickly burned the rest of the wax. So what did we learn today? Today we learned that with a candle, anything is possible. Just ignore the fact that it's still burning without wax because of the clone. It's okay, guys. It's okay. And you can actually pour new molten wax in if you wanna continue the candle journey. All right, thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. You should go ahead and join Valor.gg to suggest future videos. I'm always active on Valor. You can go check it out. Go over to Valor Central and talk. There's a powder toy channel in there where you can talk about the powder toy. Give me suggestions, and I will see you all there. Peace out and goodbye. Look at that fade effect on the text. Oh, it's becoming an inverse triangle. Very nice.